Hi guys, it's Massini and I am sitting outside on the back steps of the library, and I am going to, in keeping with today and summer reading program, which is Imagine Your Story, we are focusing on each continent and stories from each continent for the next 6 weeks. So we are doing all 7 continents. North and South America will be on the same day, but today we did Asia, the biggest continent. So I wanted to highlight some great middle school books or middle reader books with an Asian theme. So the first one is Japanese children's favorite stories. So this is compiled by Florence Sakati and illustrated by Yoshisuke Kurosaki. And this is a whole collection of beautiful Chinese folk and fairy tales. The Old Man Who Made Tree Blossoms and the Toothpick Warriors. Which actually, it's so funny that this is in here because I just read that story in the Tell Me Technian Tales by Margaret Reed MacDonald. So she collected that story as well about the toothpicks under her tum-tum mat. So there are all kinds of wonderful tales, and it's fun to see tales in different from different cultures. So these are all a collection of Chinese fairy tales and folk tales. Love this. We have lots of other different countries, but that's those. This one is super funny. So this is Alvin Ho by Lenore Luck. Pictures by Layun Pham. He is allergic to girls, school, and other scary things. So Alvin is a Chinese American, and here are some things you should know about Alvin Ho. He's afraid of absolutely everything. Trains, bridges, substitute teachers, girls, school, everything. He is from Concord, Massachusetts, which is hard to spell. He loves Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and all the superheroes of the world. In fact, he is a superhero himself, Firecracker Man. That's cute. This is a laugh out loud story. He is trying very hard to be a gentleman like his dad, but there are a lot of rules and they're hard to remember. And he can talk at home and on the school bus, but never ever at school. It is just too scary. And there's way more about Alvin Ho. So there are actually at least 3, there might be more, Alvin Ho stories. We have 3 here at the library, and they are just so funny because it doesn't matter that he is a Chinese American. It is that Alvin is just a funny character. So super fun. This one is about a girl from the Philippines. So Apple is her name, and she believes everyone has at least 3 interesting facts or ifs about them. And but she is an outcast in her school, in her middle school, because she has slanted eyes, she has a weird Filipino nickname, and she has a weird mother. And she's hoping to earn enough money to buy a guitar. Her mom thinks she is becoming too American. So she's dealing with a lot of issues. Plus, just regular being a middle schooler, which is never easy. So this is a great story about just middle school and what it's like to be in middle school, and then to be a Filipino girl in a middle school is adding another challenge to an already challenging thing. The last one that I want to talk about really quickly, Disney's Mulan, of course, the traditional Mulan, the animated version came out a long time ago when my boys were little, but The new one, live action, Mulan, I believe came out just recently. And Gracelyn, who is one of my favorite authors, brings Asian folk tales and fairy tales and Asian culture to those of us who don't know about it. She opens a window for us, and I love the way she uses language. So I'm excited to read this. This is brand new in the library. It is Disney's Mulan Before the Sword, an original tale from Gracelyn. So this is her retelling of Mulan's story. And of course, Mulan wants to fight like her father and protect her family and honor her family. But in order to honor her family in the tradition that she is in the time period, she needs to marry. And she ends up disguising herself as a boy and ends up in the army. And it's an incredible story, and I'm so excited to read Gracelyn's version of this story. So, brand new in the library. Hugs to you all. Next week, we will be doing, each week for summer reading program, Imagine Your Story, we will be focusing on a different continent. So, those were all Asian stories. Next week, we'll be doing the next continent down, which will be Africa. So, I'm excited to share some new stories for you. Hugs to you all. Miss Amy, have a great day.